Here once more, we turn another page in the story of Auntie Alice. The following excerpt is lifted from the book Legendary Territorians, penned by no lesser legend of the NT himself in the late Reg Harris. Here is the story of Bernie Kilgariff, a life lived to the full. Bernie Kilgariff arrived in Alice Springs as a young fella in the 1930s. His father, Steve, became one of the town's pioneer builders, while Uncle Joe ran the Stuart Arms Hotel, something of a local institution. Bernie was educated at the Hartley Street School under the legendary Ida Stanley. Among his school friends was Ted Smith, who would later become the town's major supplier of sand, gravel and ready-mixed concrete. As boys, Bernie and Ted arranged to go bush shooting rabbits with two Aboriginal friends. While checking the rifle, Ted accidentally shot himself in the foot. The four boys returned to town, Ted supported on either side by his Aboriginal mates. Bronco Smith, Ted's dad, was drinking in the Stuart Arms when he spotted them and yelled in a demanding voice, "What the bloody hell happened to you?" Ted, terrified of his dad, blurted, "Bernie shot me." Bernie took off with Bronco in hot pursuit around the city block, but after a lap, Bronco's thirst won over his anger. Bernie went home unharmed. One of Bernie's after-school jobs was driving cattle from pens on the east side of town to the abattoir, which at that time was located near Heavy Tree Gap. Inspired by the westerns, Bernie attempted to herd the cattle down the main street of Alice Springs. All was going okay until a black dog attacked a large bullock, which barreled through the doors of Mona Minahan's general store. It was a big job trying to get him out. It took Bernie more than 40 years to muster the courage to tell her it was all his fault. Bernie grew up and married Aileen, determined to build a large family. They welcomed a child nearly every year, and when they missed a year, they adopted a boy. The Kilgariffs raised their family with warmth, resilience, and an absence of any drama. In the 1950s, Reg Harris did electrical work in the Kilgariff home. During morning tea, one of the Kilgariff children climbed a gum tree over the Todd River and froze in panic. Calm Eileen told Harris to finish his tea before rescuing the child. Another time, Eileen visited the Harris's house with a toddler and a baby in her arms. At that time, Reg was painting. With supplies stacked near the back door, just in time, he saw the toddler drinking from the bottle of Terps. Calmly, Aileen handed the baby and bottle to Marge Harris, who immediately called the hospital, while Reg raced mother and toddler to the hospital at high speed. The child recovered completely, and from that day on, the toddler was forever known to the Harrises as Terps. Bernie took over from his uncle Mick Heenan's commercial garden and citrus orchard, converting it into a chicken farm. Concerned that someone was stealing chooks and eggs, he stayed awake one night until he heard loud squawking from one of the pens. Rushing out, he called, "Who's there?" A voice replied, "No one, boss, just us chickens." Bernie claims that to be a true story. Eventually, Bernie built Alice Springs' first brick motel, the Oasis. Later, he entered politics, one of the Northern Territory's first senators, and working tirelessly to advance the lives of Territorians. Even in retirement, Bernie stayed active, buying a share of Eldunda Cattle Station and leading a life busier than ever. From mischievous schoolboy to community leader and a senator, Bernie Kilgariff's story reflects adventure, resilience, and a lifelong commitment to the people and the spirit of the Northern Territory.
Join us next time for more stories and Legendary Territorians by Reg Harris.